welcome to your OSS training video on how to write search engine friendly content. You'll hear me always mentioning and always preaching that we write for humans and not spiders, but there are some subtle things that you can do when creating your articles or creating the page itself to ensure that your article is targeted and that you get the results you want. I'm going to use the GMC Acadia article as an example. This is an article that was written for one of my personal clients, but the point and main takeaways are there. When you start to write content for any website, regardless of what niche or whatever, regardless of what topic you're looking to write on, it's important that you do some keyword suggestion or some keyword analysis first and decide what kind of alternatives or what kind of other pages can you rank well for. This is a Buick Pontiac GMC dealer. Okay, so you've got all the models underneath Buick, Pontiac, and GMC that people will be researching for. And if you start out looking for GMC and you start to break it down, and you decide that you want to rank well for Acadia, you can use the keyword suggestion tool, either the one located at tools.seobook.com, or you can use the Google traffic estimator. And I'll make a video on how to use that as well. But you'll notice you've got GMC Acadia reviews, use GMC Acadia, GMC Acadia review, singular, Acadia GMC, Ford Flex versus the GMC Acadia. So what you may see are a bunch of keywords at first, but what you'll learn is eventually these are great article topics. You want to GMC Acadia invoice price. The idea is, pardon me, that we build such a wealth of information on the customer's website that they become the authoritative source in that niche. And it doesn't matter if the article gets 5 hits a day or 500. If we can start picking up some of this traffic, some of this more direct, more specific search traffic, we start to build overall your site referrals. And as you know, the long tail keywords are the ones that are actually buyers. Long words like GMC Acadia review or GMC Acadia invoice price, or high performance version GMC Acadia, whatever the case may be. These are all article options. These are things that people are searching for. And whether you're writing it for a national site or a local site, these words can help you. I'm going to use the example of how this particular article was written. We normally, if we can name the page itself, you'll see this is Miss Page 10, but unfortunately their content management system doesn't allow us to rename pages. But if you want to write an article about the GMC Acadia in Indianapolis, then you put that as close to the front of your title tag. You put it in your meta description, and your header tags, H1, H2, maybe H3, should all include your main keyword. So if you want to have this article maybe just be about the GMC Acadia, you want to have it here in the H1. You want to have it several times throughout the paragraph below it. You want to have it here in H2, and you want to have it several times below that. So whatever the keyword is, so if this was an article about GMC Acadia reviews, you would have it say, your title tag would say something like GMC Acadia reviews, and you would have, GMC Acadia review, maybe a subheader, like we did here, a crossover SUV that packs a major punch. You want to work it in naturally and use keyword research to help guide your articles. If you want to break it up even more, you could do GMC and get more granular. And look, the Acadia is actually the number 4 search terms. GMC Sierra extended warranties. These are all people looking for information. So GMC Yukon, GMC Denali, GMC Parts, GMC Canyon. So all these are great article topics, whether you're writing them from a national standpoint or you adapt them to a local, like Indianapolis or Milwaukee or Chicago. And the result is is when somebody's Googling GMC Acadia Indianapolis, what happens is here down in the fourth result is our page, GMC Acadia, all the information you need to know. So this is the power of writing great articles. And as the site gains more authoritativeness, more page rank, more inbound links, you'll see the inner pages like this start to climb. And if you can start to pick up some of this more targeted traffic and more specific queries, you'll start to really get a lot of traffic. Is you'll get the snowball effect for the clients, which is what we want. We want to cover all aspects on the fringe of their niche and then work our way in. Because if we can establish a wide variety of information related to the topic, indirectly, we'll be providing a lot of information. Let's say we wanted to rank for GMC Indianapolis. Well, if we have 20 articles about GMC Acadia, GMC Sierra, GMC, all their different things, we're also ranking for GMC Indianapolis. So it works from the outside in. We can help rank for some of those shorter tail keyword searches by focusing on some of the smaller traffic and authoritative article type research that we do. So, as far as the layout, remember your H1 tags and your H2 tags. Remember your whatever you bold. Maybe try to bold the keyword. And you want the title tag and the meta description to both, and the URL to all include your article topic. Once you do that, then you really have written a good article, and you'll see, like we see here, that Google will reward you. Now, hopefully, they'll be up here in the first or second position soon. But they're still going to get clicks down here, and it doesn't matter what niche it is, and if it's a national type thing, it works the same way. So make sure and do your keyword research, and when you're writing your article, look at other things within that. So whether it's, if we do the GMC Acadia again, there's other keywords like the reviews. And now it's kind of up to you if you want to decide, okay, well, I want to write a complete article about a review or write my own review, and that's fine. Or if you want to include like Ford Flex versus GMC Acadia inside your GMC Acadia article, you see how that works? So, if you want to have a really long article that includes some of these subtopics, you can do that. Otherwise, some of these are, more obvious, ripe for an article, like the review. So maybe if you're writing a GMC Acadia review, you title the article GMC Acadia Reviews, and you also work in GMC Acadia Review several times in the article. See how these two keywords relate. And then you can work them together. But if they're independent of each other, then it's probably best to write separate articles for each one. So that's how you're going to write your SEO articles, or your articles for our clients, is based on keyword research and heavily focused, very laser targeted on the topic. So if you're writing about the GMC Acadia, that whole article has to be extremely informative, original, helpful, and answer the question for the client. So that's copywriting, a short look at SEO copywriting. Make sure on your pictures, that any pictures that you put on the page, you make sure and use the alt tag. And if your picture is of a GMC Acadia, then you make sure that the alt tag on the picture is GMC Acadia or GMC Acadia Indianapolis. And sometimes even write down to the file name of the picture helps. So I would name the picture GMC Acadia Indianapolis, make the alt tag GMC Acadia Indianapolis. It's all about being, it's all about continuity. So Google likes to see, a title tag, the article is about GMC Acadia, the picture is called GMC Acadia. So they have every reason to serve your article up ahead of the competition, because it's their job. The reason their business model works is they serve the most relevant results. And so we need to provide the most relevant results for them to serve. So always keep that in mind in your writing, and and we'll have good success, and our clients will have good success.